November 1st, 2018. An Airbus A321 lifts off from Keflavík, Iceland, bound for Baltimore. On board, 186 passengers, 7 crew. A routine North Atlantic crossing. Just minutes after takeoff, climbing through 7,000 feet, a quiet message appears on the ECAM. Engine 2 oil, quantity low. Seconds later, the number drops again, from 18 quarts to 3. By 11,000 feet, it reads 0. There is no smoke, no vibration, no abnormal temperature. But somewhere inside the right engine, the oil is disappearing. This is the story of WOW Air Flight 117. The aircraft was young, delivered in 2017, just over 7,000 flight hours, fewer than 1,700 cycles. Only days earlier, it had completed a full C-check inspection in Slovenia. After release, it flew 13 flights without issue. Nothing suggested what was about to happen. The captain, 45 years old with 8,500 hours, and the first officer, 43 with 2,500 hours, conducted a normal departure. Weather: low clouds, light rain, gusty winds. At 7,000 feet, engine number 2 showed only 3 quarts of oil remaining. Oil pressure, normal. Oil temperature, normal. The crew consulted the quick reference handbook, monitored parameters, and continued to climb. But passing 11,000 feet, the oil quantity indication disappeared completely, replaced by 2 amber X's. 30 seconds later, oil pressure began to fall. This was no sensor error, it was an active oil leak. The checklist was clear: shut down the engine. The first officers secured engine number 2. The Airbus continued climbing, now on one engine over cold North Atlantic waters. At 16:06, the captain declared pan-pan and turned back toward Keflavík. But there was a complication. They had just departed for a 6-hour transatlantic flight. The fuel tanks were nearly full. The Airbus A321 has no fuel jettison system. Landing overweight was unavoidable. An overweight landing increases stress on landing gear, brakes, and structure, but remaining airborne on one engine carried greater risk. The decision was made: return immediately. Approaching runway 19, the captain took control as pilot flying. Flaps extended incrementally, speed carefully managed, descent stabilized. The aircraft crossed the threshold heavier than certified landing weight. Touchdown was firm, controlled. Braking distance extended, but the aircraft remained stable. Emergency services followed as the jet taxied clear. All 193 people on board were safe. Investigators later traced the failure to a small but critical component: the engine oil filter drain plug. During the recent C-check, technicians followed header instructions in the maintenance documentation, but skipped essential detailed steps in the Airbus Aircraft Maintenance Manual. The oil filter element had been installed before proper alignment checks were completed. The locator pin may not have been correctly seated. Worse, a black O-ring was installed on the drain plug instead of the filter cover, contrary to procedure. This reduced the clamping force when torqued. The plug was secured with safety wire, but not tightened to required torque. Engine vibration during subsequent flights gradually loosened it. Oil began escaping. By the time Flight 117 departed Keflavík, the leak was already active. Inspection revealed engine number 2's cowling soaked in oil. The drain plug could be turned by hand. The safety wire was loose. When technicians inspected engine number 1, they found the same issue beginning there. Further checks across the fleet revealed additional improperly torqued plugs. The maintenance organization revised procedures. The engine manufacturer issued a service bulletin introducing a redesigned oil filter to reduce misalignment risk. WOW Air Flight 117 was not brought down by mechanical failure. It was saved by disciplined checklist use, decisive engine shutdown, and immediate return. A small component, a subtle installation error, a leak no one could see, and a reminder, in aviation, precision is not optional.
Learn more about aviation safety. Subscribe for more investigation videos.